Uh, Kanye West's wife, Bianca, she's an Australian girl. She was spotted at a Japanese airport and she looked very different to what we've seen of her lately. She was covered up. She still looked like a bit of a freak show as far as her dress, but no longer nearly naked, Kinsey. What's behind this new look?
Well, this is really interesting because she went home for a couple of days and some friends talked off the record and said that she was completely normal. And they felt like perhaps this is all an act. And, they said that she let her guard down and she was very comfortable with her family and she even dressed normally. And they said they wondered if this is all just an act, which I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if Kanye's, got the puppet strings going and he's saying, we're going to launch our own clothing line, or this is what we're going to do. We've got to get our brand back on track, and you're going to be my new Kimspiration. I feel like that perhaps that could be the situation, and I just can't imagine walking out of my house without pants on and feeling comfortable with that, without some bigger thing happening on the horizon.
Well, just about everything Kanye puts her in, you just wonder, what are you doing? Even on his own Instagram page, when he posts these scantily clad pictures of her, his own fans are critical of him, saying she's supposed to be your wife. You're treating her terribly. I don't know, maybe she's fully invested in this and it's as much her call as it is his, but I don't know, it doesn't seem that way. Before you go, Barbara Streisand had a rough week on X, formerly Twitter. First, she lashed out at Republicans who are critical of Dr. Anthony Fauci had their day. She said it was disgraceful watching the Republicans badger a distinguished civil servant, Dr. Anthony Fauci, who helped save millions of lives during the AIDS epidemic. And with the quick release of the COVID vaccine, oh my God, she is very much misinformed. And she got what the kids call ratioed very heavily there, Kinsey. Thousands of responses just telling her she's a fool. And then she had this effort on D-Day where she could not help but get political, regurgitating a lie about Donald Trump, that he called American troops in World War II losers. She posted, "On this important anniversary of D-Day, we must never forget the brave soldiers who freed Europe of Nazi tyranny, or that Donald Trump called them losers," according to his former chief of staff. Someone needs to take her phone away, Kinsey, and save herself from this, because just with about every tweet is getting ratioed and she's looking like a fool, and I think losing, approximately half her fan base.
Look, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I prefer Barbara Streisand when she's chasing the P. That's princes and presidents. When she was allegedly hooking up with Prince Charles and allegedly hooking up with Bill Clinton, that was a much more fun Babs, if you ask me.
Agreed. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time.